Hello friends and welcome to WarWiki. On popular demand today we bring you a much anticipated topic, an introduction to the Special Forces of India. But before we start I would like to clarify few misconceptions related to Special Forces. There is a popular misconception that Special Forces only operate outside the country. This is far from the truth. A Special Force is any force which performs certain specialized operation, which the conventional military and security personnel cannot perform. A number of world's most effective forces are focused toward counter-terrorism, riot control, and hostage rescue operations. Today we will discuss about all the Special Forces of India, which are comparable to other world-class special forces. Some of these are very famous while some of them are hardly known, even to most Indians. To simplify the topic we are going ahead with a segregation of the Special Forces of the three Indian Defence Forces, the three Uniformed Service Forces, Indian Army, Indian Navy, and the Indian Air Force as one group, and the Special Forces which fall out of the jurisdiction of these Indian Defence Forces, basically outside the jurisdiction of Ministry of Defence of India, as the second group. In all there are 8 Indian Special Forces that are second to none in the world. Today we discuss about the 4 Special Forces of India, which fall out of the jurisdiction of Ministry of Defence. We will also mention a very important force that is worth mentioning in this context. In the next part of the series, we present to you, the 4 relatively famous Special Forces of Indian Army, Air Force, and Navy. So hang on and enjoy. Commando Battalion for Resolute Action, popularly called, Cobra. Cobra is a specialized unit of Central Reserve Police Force, CRPF, which specializes in jungle environment and guerrilla warfare. Initially the main motive of the force was to counter the Naxalite terrorists in central and eastern India. With fairly high numbers of successful operations and surgical strikes under their belts, Cobra is ranked among the best and most experienced law enforcement units of India. Cobra unit is deployed to address any insurgent group engaging in asymmetric warfare. There are 11 Cobra battalions active in CRPF. Cobra battalions are well trained and adept in multitasking skill operations in the most arduous terrain. A Cobra operative is trained in jungle survival skills, field engineering, tracking of explosives and any other skill that is required to counter insurgents. National Security Guard, NSG. NSG is an Indian Special Force unit under the Ministry of Home Affairs. Following the Operation Blue Star, after the assassination of then PM Indira Gandhi, a new team was formed for combating terrorist activities with a view to protect states against internal disturbances. NSG was intended for use only in exceptional situations and not meant to take over the usual functions of the state police forces or other paramilitary forces. It has 3 internal wings for different kind of jobs. Its core operational capability is provided by the Special Action Group, SAG, which is drawn from the Indian Army. The SAG is the main offensive or the strike wing of the NSG, which makes it India's elite counter-terrorism force. The Special Rangers Group, SRG, is a part of NSG whose primary role is protection of VIP and foreign dignitaries. The third wing is the National Bomb Data Center, NBDC. Its main purpose is to collect and analyze all the data possible on any bombing incident all over the world. This analysis helps in countering any such future incidents. NSG are also called Black Cats because of their jet black attire. They have participated in many successful counter-terrorism missions and are simply the best Indian Special Forces in counter-terrorism and close-quarter urban warfare. Some of the examples of their operations are, Operation Black Thunder 1 and Black Thunder 2. Operation Ashwamedh, assault on airlines Boeing 737 with 141 passengers on board, at Amritsar Airport. 2002 assault on terrorist in Akshardham Temple Complex in Gujarat. 2008 assault on Taj Hotel and Oberoi Trident during Mumbai attacks, and very recent 2016 Pathankot attacks, when NSG neutralized terrorists hidden in Indian Air Force airbase. There are many more such examples. They are India's most successful counter-terrorism unit. Force 1, Maharashtra Police. Force 1 is an elite counter-terrorism force whose main motive is to protect the Mumbai metropolitan area. Immediately after the 2008 Mumbai terror attacks, Maharashtra Security Force and government realized that they do not have any effective means to counter or handle such a situation. The Mumbai authorities had to rely on NSG commandos for the response. They lost vital time and this delay cost many lives. The commandos of Force 1 are trained at Maharashtra Intelligence Academy and the College of Military Engineering, Pune. The initial training and course design happened with the help of Israeli Special Forces. The course has an extremely high washout ratio. In the first batch out of 3,000 applicants, only 216 made the cut. The recruits are trained in use of sophisticated arms and explosives, rapid shooting skills, close quarter combat, and several other counter-terrorism skills. While the NSG now has a regional hub in Mumbai, Police Force 1 is expected to be part of the initial response to any terror strike in Mumbai and adjoining region. Special Frontier Force. Very less information is known about this force. The fact that it comes under the jurisdiction of RAW, Research and Analysis Wing, India's external intelligence agency, could be one reason for it to remain so secretive. After the Sino-Indian War in 1962, India realized it requires a covert force multiplier against China. When this force was initiated in 1962, it was majorly made up of Tibet refugees and guerrilla fighters who were displaced after illegal Chinese invasion on Tibet. The main motive of this force was to conduct covert operations behind Chinese lines if ever another Indo-Chinese confrontation takes place. Due to lukewarm Sino-Indian relations, this force exists till date. In fact, this is the only force whose actions and activities are unknown even to the highest military brass of India. Special Frontier Force is perhaps the oldest Indian special force that has taken part in many famous skirmishes and operations. Most of the operations are classified owing to the covert nature, but Operation Blue Star is one such famous example. We would also want to mention about another force. Although this force has not got a status of a special force by Indian authorities, it is extremely potent in what it does and second to no other force in the world. The Special Protection Group, or SPG. SPG is a well-trained unit that provides proximate protection to the serving Prime Minister, all previous Prime Ministers, and their family members no matter where they are. The recruits go through rigorous specialized training. They use state-of-the-art gear which is used by other special forces of India. Personnel of the Special Protection Group are drawn from Central Armed Police Forces and Railway Protection Force, but the officers are from the IPS or officers of the RPF. In today's video we introduced you to 4 non-MOD special forces, the forces which are out of the jurisdiction of Ministry of Defense. In next video expect a power-packed introduction to the 4 special forces, which belong to either Indian Army, Indian Navy, or Indian Air Force. Based on your response for this video, we will also produce detailed videos about each of these forces. So do not forget to like the video and subscribe. If you didn't like the video, do mention a comment. You can connect with us on every possible social networking site. Thanks for watching, have a great day and do not forget to support War Wiki.